Greetings, Earthlings. Argina Abundance here, and I help aspiring business owners and side hustlers take action and create multiple income streams. And today we're talking about Fiverr. So I started Fiverr. What really motivated me to start Fiverr is because of the 30 days of abundance. I was like, you know what? What are other side hustles that I've done to make money online? I never thought I would be back, but then I was like, you know what? I want to start making a gig for product reviews because I was already doing product reviews pretty much. Sometimes in exchange just for a product or whatever. So I wanted to kind of, monetize that. When I was on Fiverr previously, I was actually on there writing ebooks, romance ebooks, and things of that sort. Yeah, that was my main gig, was writing romance ebooks, and I quickly got tired of that because I love to have creative control over the books I write. So I was like, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. And yeah, I didn't want to go back and forth with the people. I didn't have that patience. But product reviews, much easier. And then from there, I was like, let me start a UGC gig as well. So basically, this is very new. I'm very new to Fiverr. I'm only a level 1 seller, like as far as I'm new to Fiverr as far as, doing the product reviews and stuff. But I am a level 1 seller. So there's different levels. What are the different Fiverr levels? Let's see. Fiverr levels. But yes, of sellers. Fiverr levels of so I started this gig, dang, because if you 30 days of abundance was last month, correct? And last month was March. So yeah, I did 30 days of abundance in March, and I started my Fiverr gig, I believe, in March, or was it February? I'm not sure exactly how long my gig was around, but I feel like I just started last month. So all I know is like it took. I posted the gig on Fiverr. I made sure to include the video or whatever. When you first submit a video, they have to approve it or whatever, but you can still have that image up there. So I just made an image of some of the product reviews that I did. My image is still not that impressive on Fiverr, like my what's it called? I guess you could say thumbnail image for Fiverr or whatever. It's not that impressive, but I just threw something together, posted the, video basically saying, hey, if you want to review, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it's been up from there. I actually got overwhelmed with Fiverr at one point. Let's see. There's different levels. Okay, so we have, why is they saying there's some level B? Oh, the levels are this. We have new sellers. Thanks for liking the live. Greetings. We have new sellers. We have level 1, there's level 2, and there's top rated. So there's only 4 levels technically. To get to level 1, which I'm at, you have to have success score. What is the success score though? Let me look in my own account to see. View progress. That might help out a little bit more. So the success score, maintain a level 5. So what does that mean? Okay, success score. This metric analyzes each of your gigs in key areas related to the order process and your relationship with clients. Your overall success score is considered the individual gig scores, which is the most. Oh, okay. So I guess how they rate your actual gig scores. Interesting. So I guess it's like a level. It says I'm at level 9 for my success score on Fiverr. Okay, so also to get to the next level. Yep, to get to the next level, like to get to level 1, like to get out of being a new seller, you have to have a rating of 4.4 or higher. So that's pretty easy to get, long as you make sure to do what the client wants you to do. Greetings, Squid Game fan and SML fan. How are you? So yeah, so you have to have a rating of 4.4 or higher. You know what I mean? What's my rating? My rating is a 5 right now. Response rate has to be 80% now. This is the thing with Fiverr. Oh my goodness. This is the thing with Fiverr. That's good. That's the thing. What kind of like had me pause my gig because I was getting overwhelmed with the this response rate. My response rate is 98%. I guess I was looking at a video yesterday on people who actually make a full-time income on Fiverr. And basically, if you respond within 24 hours, you'll be okay. It reminds me of Etsy, how Etsy has the star seller program where you have to get, you have to respond. That's one of their metrics, is responding to a customer within 24 hours. And that is good customer service, I have to admit, but sometimes things slip by or whatever. So yeah. And a good thing is, like, if you're just getting started, there will be people, like, there's just a lot of quirks with Fiverr too. Like, for example, if people are messaging you on Fiverr, right? And at least you can block people when they first start the process, but people can just go in and place an order, and you have to go in and you can't just cancel it. You have to request that the buyer cancels it or go through customer service. So there are some people who tried to have me do unethical reviews, if you know what I mean, which is basically leaving bad reviews on people's stuff, which I'm not willing to do, especially if I haven't had experience with their products or whatever. I'm like, wow. So they just will go in and just order, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. So, yep. What else? Response rate. So to get to level 1, you also need an 80% response rate. We talked about that. So yeah, that's the one thing about Fiverr. You're going to be going back and forth with people, messaging them. You're going to be, in constant contact with them. So going back and forth, messaging clients, that's going to be big part of your business. Just going back and seeing what do they need, and trying to create that custom offer so they can come in. Because I also have on my page that you need to contact me before you place an order. It just makes things go way more smoother. That's what I'm saying. When people just go in and do it, it can be a little bit crazy. So yeah, make sure that you have that response rate up, and just go back and forth. If you can, have the app on your phone, or just make sure to check it every morning and every night. So you can have that response rate up. So that's really easy to do. But yeah, that's what kind of was getting me overwhelmed, was going back and forth with the clients. And then I was like, you know what? I don't know. I'm pausing my gig. So halfway through the 30 Days of Abundance last month, I ended up pausing my gig. And I end up unpausing it because I'm like, I'm sabotaging myself. I say I wanted to create, these multiple income streams. So let me actually get to it. Let me stop doing this and take it seriously. Sometimes we get afraid of the things that are really good for us. What else? Unique clients. You need at least 3 unique clients. That means you need at least 3 different people to order from your Fiverr account to go to level 1. Definitely need that. And usually you're not going to have an issue with that. You're going to have all kind of people messaging you. So that's really easy to get. I wonder does it say how many unique clients I have? Oh yeah, it says I have 23. So, and yeah, it says I have 23. So most of my clients, even though I have had return clients, the first client I had placed a few orders, and then I get different clients all the time. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I only had really 1 client, because most people just need 1 review for their product. But if you need multiple reviews, you know what I mean? Most people don't need multiple reviews. They just need a review for 1 or 2 products. So it makes sense that you might not get the same client right away unless they do something different, or have multiple products. Or, some people are the middleman and they're working for a company to get their clients' reviews and stuff. So there's that. So, and also to get to the next level, for a level 1 seller, you had to have $400 in earnings. That was keeping me from moving to the next level for a while. And this is because when you first get started, make sure that you're starting off at the $5 mark, like the lower end, because you have to build it up first. You're going to have to do the $5, and then you actually only net $4 for each order you're going to get. And then of course you can have different levels to your service, but your basic service should be $5 when you're starting out. Then you can increase that price as you get more experience on the platform. You're starting from zero, so there got to be a way to filter you out. And to do that, you're going to have to get started as a new seller, and your gig's going to have to be the lowest it can be, which is $5. And this is how you're going to build your clients up. So just look at it as an investment as you keep going. And a lot of people, I was looking, even when they do get to another level, they might still have that $5 package. They would just offer a little bit less with it. So that still brings in clients or whatever. And then if they want to add, do something a little bit deeper or a little bit more intense, they would ramp it up. They would say, okay, let's start at some clients do start at $10, but I was looking, a lot of the sellers also still have that $5 gig to kind of get them in the door, even if it's just like a little sample to keep the clients coming in. That's a good way to get unique clients, is because some people will filter on the site. I know me, if I'm strapped for money as a business owner and as a buyer on Fiverr, I do buy gigs on Fiverr. So I've been on the platform buying gigs for a long time. I usually get my actual book covers done there, and stuff like that. I've gotten book covers, and I've bought different things on Fiverr. So I've been a buyer for years. And of course, I'm going to filter from $5 or whatever. And I've hired new people on the app too, because I've always been, trying to save some money, get my gig for $5 or the cheapest I can. Some people will filter and say, okay, I want to start with the lowest. So you want to start with the lowest amount of money, of course. So yeah, just keep that in mind. There's people searching for, the best deal that they can find on there, especially like if they're small business owners just trying to bootstrap and build their business. So yeah, start with $5. Start with $5. That's how you're going to grow. Offer something for $5, get some reviews going, and then you can up your price. I did end up upping my price, but oh my goodness, I'm so happy. I'm going to start. So I know I said I was going to up the price, and I did up it for like a day. Then I put it back at $5, and this is because I put it back at $5 because I'm like, first of all, I have to have those clients still coming in, and I just started that UGC video one. So once I get about, I guess, 10 clients over there, I'm going to up that price, and I just going to have to be a big change in my basic gig, because there's three different ones you could do: basic, standard, and something else. There's like different packages you can offer. And basic will be, usually the $5 or the lowest offer that you have, like the paid offer. Let's see. Let me go to my dashboard and see what they're called. Let me look at my gigs. Let me look at that one gig. All right, yeah, there's basic, there's standard, and there's premium. So I gotta find a way to kind of make my basic, like just given a sample. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but yeah. But for the UGC one, I would just, instead of going from 15 seconds, which can be a lot of work for doing a 15-second video, is down to like yeah, I just need to think about how I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll do 10 seconds or something, or I don't know how that's going to work. Yep, so I'll figure it out as I go. Okay, so unique clients and then earnings, you need 400, and you'll get there. It takes a while, but you will get to the earnings of 400 or more to get to that level 1, and then that's it. So of course, level 2, you need 7+, and then it just goes up. So my next level, I need 2,000 to get to level 2, 2,000 in orders. Where am I at? Yeah, I'm not there yet. It's gonna be a long way coming. Yeah, orders. I need 20. I've been surpassed that. I have everything, but the only thing is the earnings threshold. So if I did up the price of my gig, it would be better. So yeah, slowly but surely. Because right now I'm at 485. I just barely made it to level 1 as far as the earnings. So yeah, I gotta get it up. Gotta get it up to the next level. So yes, that's about it. Talking about Fiverr. So I do. Oh yeah, because it's 7:17. I gotta get ready. I'm about to go to work. But I did want to talk about some of the tea. But we'll be talking about Fiverr again soon, and I'll be giving you some more tips because today was going to be a very short video, being that I have a gig today, or maybe I'll come back later, maybe not, because I'll definitely be back Monday. Maybe we could talk about Fiverr again, and I'll have more. No, I think I got a gig Monday too. Let me see. Yep, I got a shift Monday too. Yeah, this is getting awkward. I might have to start doing evening videos, but it is nice just to get it out the way in the morning. Okay, so the real update I want to tell y'all is Cal finally came through with the payment for that Dole campaign. You know, I've been waiting on that paper and seeing what it is, being that I submitted all my social medias as far as TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, which I didn't even know they were on there. And guess how much I got, y'all? Oh yeah, let me transfer that over. Let me transfer my paper out. I got 26.29. Not bad, right? So let me transfer that over to my account. I forgot. I don't know why I forgot. You know, I gotta get this money. But yeah, that was a good campaign. It was pretty easy. Now I wanted to pick up. That's crazy. The one time I wanted to pick up that nut pause campaign. Now all of a sudden it's I can't pick it up. So I'm doing the Conair one. I'm back on Conair. I've done a little, what's it called, the detangling brush with them. So now we're going to do this makeup cosmetic bag and how you organize it in your car, and it will get me motivated to put all my car stuff there, get my car nice and cute, and yeah, and pack up my makeup bag that I need for my car. So that's going to be a good campaign. Some of this stuff really motivates me. Like these Easter baskets would have been procrastinated on if it wasn't for that Dole campaign. So these campaigns kind of help you in your personal life too, because you're like, okay, let me get this done so I can, you know, get to the bag or whatever. But yeah, that's not bad. Little, being that the video I did was literally 10 seconds, and it was something I was going to do anyway for the Dole campaign, for me to get paid $26.29, I'm not mad at it at all, because I was going to do it anyway. So, and it, if you think about it in profit sense, to the Dole, the little mandarin oranges, they're actually I only paid $2.99 for them. So yeah, that's a pretty good profit, you know. That's more than I get paid doing these little UGC videos for Fiverr right now anyway. So yeah, you got to keep all these income streams coming in and just fit it into your life. Now I can't wait to do the Conair one. But I have seen, I think that was a 2Cal one. I have seen that, and let me view my history. So it looks like it's always in the 20s. Moe's Southwest Grill was $18.79. They paid. Lesser Evil 15. Pure Protein 23. True Fruit 17. So it's usually between, looks like 17 and $30. So I can appreciate it. And I do really like Dole. And like I said, they respond to my TikToks. So I just really love them. So they'll have a special place in my heart forever. But yeah, y'all got to get on this. I've been telling y'all to get on these multiple income streams. It's just too easy. Get on there and just post your little video and get paid some paper. But yep, that's it for today. I got to go, y'all. Dang, I was only on here for 20 minutes. I like to stay on here for longer, but I will be back for sure Monday morning. I'll try to put, not try, I'm going to put the little thing. If you don't notice, like I always put, like there's an upcoming live, I tell you what time is coming. I'm thinking, being that I got to be there at 9 again, it's at the same place. Let's see. But yeah, I got a Fiverr gig to do before the end of the night. This is due before the end of the night. Wait, oh, wait, it might already, no, it's due on the 18th. So, oh my gosh, yeah, I got to get on that. Stack influence. So yeah, I got to do that tonight. Like this has got to get done. And I'm probably not posting it over here, but if you follow my business page, you'll see it. You'll see it be posted today. I have no other option. If I don't post, the only thing that will happen is I have to pay. You know what I mean? I just don't get reimbursed for it. So that means I bought it. And I ain't trying to do that. I want my money back. Let's see. My campaigns. Past deadline. Join my rave deadline at March. Yeah, so wait, hold on, because how is it past the deadline? Oh, wait, yeah, April 18th at 12:59 a.m. I think it is past the deadline because today's the 18th. Yeah, but oh yeah, I think I messed up. Oh man, so I did pay for that. Uh, it happens. Dang, that's what happens when you procrastinate, y'all. Yep, it is past the deadline because if the deadline was yesterday, dang. Yep, it is past the deadline. Yep, 12:59. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. But yes, so it's past the deadline for this, for the stock influence. Y'all gotta get ordered. See, there's just too much going on. So I was thinking I had till the end of today, but that wouldn't make sense, I guess. Because it says past deadline. No one would be giving me the option to follow up and review it. So it is what it is. But yes, definitely get on Stock Influence. It's definitely worth it if you actually do your campaigns on time. We always talk about deadlines on here, so procrastinating has not been good for me, as you can see. But I do got to get ready to go to my gig. So, all right, farewell, Cottontail. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all soon on Monday, if not sooner. And I'll see you on the next video. Farewell.